So this is something I drew based off of an image I took when I went kayaking the other day. And I'll show the image on the screen now. But then pretty much what this is this is kayak in some water, some trees on the side with a bit of grass, some clouds in the sky, and the sun. And the sun emits some light on everything. And then so in this video I want to show how I made this. So like what all the layers are. So I'm using paint.net. It's a free thing you can use to draw stuff. Software. So this layer here, you can't see it, but pretty much what this layer is a you can sort of see it here, but I can show it with this magic wand. If I click on this area here, you can see how there's these lines. So I use this line here as my horizon line. In the bottom of it, it's gonna be the horizon. Then I have these lines here to say roughly where the river's gonna go. And I used that as my guides. Then this next layer here, I can remove it and put it back. It's the sky. So it's like this blue color. See, there's a bit of yellow if I remove it. And then this bit here is the river. So if I remove the river, you just see the sky that's underneath it. And it's the same thing here for the grass. There's little bits of grass there which are on another layer because I had to cover up something I'll talk about later. And then there's this layer which is the clouds. This one here. And this layer here is the kayak itself. Then this is the bit of water on the kayak. Not on the kayak, but you know, where the kayak meets the water. Is that layer? Yep, okay. So then this layer here is the sun, the main bit of the sun. Then I added this layer. I think, is that the same? I got the wrong layer, sorry. Then I add this layer, which is like the sunlight. And then next is the next bit of sunlight. So I layered it so it's like really bright near the sun, and sort of just goes away, further away from the sun, just to give a bit of an effect. And then to see that, what that is, that's one layer of trees, and then another layer of trees. And then pretty much what I did for the trees is I made the first tree, which is this, and then I copied it and pasted it multiple times and just made it slightly smaller and slightly further away. So there's that one there, but I can't click on it because it's on different layers. I'll just remove this so you can keep seeing it. And then I also added some detailing to the trees. So that was just, I got a paintbrush and went along. And then this is the shadow stuff for the cloud and the sun. So I'll explain it for this, but I also used it for the other bits of the drawing, like on the trees here. Is in my layer settings, I changed the blend mode and I changed the opacity to what I wanted it to look like, so that it added in this color, which is a grey, with the white there, and then the same thing here with the darker yellow and the brighter yellow, and then like the dark and light green. And then these top layers, you don't see them, but they're the exact same thing, but they're separated. So what I use those for is like, so I can select it. So say I want to erase everything in this area here, I can select it there, then I can go to the sky, I press E for erase, and then I change the brush width, so like something bigger, and I can remove it. So I'll undo that. That's pretty much how I did it, and I forgot to say this earlier, but I made it using this thing called a Wacom. It's over there, so that's why I moved it further away from the mic. Which is a it's like, you know, we have pen and paper and you draw on it. So it's the same thing but for a computer, and I got it for Christmas. So my plan is to make a bunch of videos with it to do with stuff. Like I might get some photos and try and draw them It's just I gotta try and learn how to use it better. It's really cool because I can have some buttons. So like I have a button to make it so that I can use the pen to erase and then a button to draw. Because of the shortcuts on these. It's really awesome. Yeah, I'm going to close this. I won't save because I don't want to edit it at all from this point. And then here is the finished one as a PNG. Make it a bit bigger so you can see. And yeah, the only thing I could think of that I could do to improve it is this little layer of pixels around the clouds. Nothing too major, I just find it a little annoying. Might change it. I guess I could make the sun a bit more like a proper circle. Besides that, I'm very happy with how this was made. It's my first time using a Wacom drawing tablet thing. I forgot what it's called. Thanks for watching this video.